Okay, well, we're going to carry on with working on this radio. My last video I shot live on Google Hangouts, and in that video I basically went over the output tube to try to determine why the output is low. And I think what I determined is it's not because of the output tube. So we've worked our way to the next tube in line with that, and that's the preamp ABC detector tube. And I think the first thing I gotta do, here's the tube, 6SQ7. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. V4. What's going on here? This is a 6SQ7. It's looking for a 6BQ7. Right above it is a 6SK7. What's going on here? 6SQ7. What's going on? Take a good close look at that. Right above my finger there. That sure looks like 6BQ7 to me. So what have I done here? There is no 6, yeah, there is a 6SK7, V1. Maybe I've just pulled the wrong tube out here. Okay, there's two 6SK7s in here. The 6BQ7 is V4. Wow, okay, so V4 is the tube right beside the output tube. Hey, I'm going crazy here. Maybe that's a substitute for, maybe a 6SQ7 is a substitute for a 6BQ7? Let's just let's check the rest of these tubes and see if we haven't got a 6BQ7 in the wrong spot here. So, okay, so V1 is central tube. This is V1 here. Wow, I got these tubes mixed up. That'd be a shocker. 6SK7. That's exactly what we expect there. Now the one beside it has a grid cap. I can't imagine that's wrong. And what is that? Used to using a flashlight here. Can't see anything here. You gotta pull it out. Sometimes just pulling the tube out and putting it back in will restore a tube contact. 6K8. That certainly sounds correct. 6K8 is V2, and V2 is right there. So no problem with that. Having the wrong tube would certainly explain an awful lot in terms of the bad output. When I've used this radio, and I don't ever remember changing the tube in it. So let's find out. 6SQ7, is that a reasonable? I'm not sure I got any substitution information in this book. So it's supposed to be a 6 BQ7. Oh, just take a look at the pinouts quickly. 6B. 6B, come on. Think of the alphabet. Remember the alphabet, Jim. 6B. 6B. Q7. Now, this book doesn't usually tell you what you can substitute it with. So we just look, you know, it's a medium mu twin triode. Now, 6SQ7. That's just over here a little ways. 6SQ. It's J. S. SQ7. Twin diode high mu triode. Wow, it looks like a similar tube, that's for sure. Again, this book doesn't give you, you know, let's look at the pinouts. I've lost the other page. I won't lose it this time. Back we go. 6BQ. 6BQ7. Okay, so when we look at this, 1, 2, 3, plate, grid, cathode. We come over here. 1, 2, 3. 1 is nothing. 2 is a grid. 3 is a cathode. Plate is on 6. No, these are not similar tubes. These tubes cannot be swapped, I'm pretty sure. They don't look at all the same. I've got a wrong tube in my own radio. Unbelievable. 6BQ7. Now, let's double check on this tube replacement thing here. I have to get another book. Okay, so let's see. Along with getting another cup of coffee, I also investigated this 6SQ7, and I am shocked. There's no way that's a replacement for a 6BQ7. So I had the wrong tube in here. My own radio. Wow. How long has that been in there? I mean, I still can't believe it. Let's let's just go over this again. Okay, so the tube I have is the tube that's in this position, which is V4. V4 is 6BQ7. There's another 6SK7 in here. Well, it's definitely 6SK7. I can see it. Huh. Okay, next question. Do I have a 6BQ7? That's not a very common tube, I don't think. Okay, let's go hunting. 12s. These are 12s. 12. These are all 12s. Let me get my 6s here. Oh, I hope I have one. Well, these are all 12s too. 12, 6SQ7. No, that's not what I'm after though, is it? 6BQ7. Got a little excited there for no reason. 12. Son of a gun. Let's not give up quite yet. Let's look through all these. Maybe they aren't all 12s. I'm not going to have that tube. I'm going to have to get one. Well, that's a pretty strange conclusion to come to here. The conclusion being that I stuck the wrong tube in my own radio. My God, has this been in there all along? It can't be the case. I'm still freaked out over this. I really am. But not much more I can do about it today. I think that's the end of this radio for now, until I get a proper tube. I am floored. Somewhere in the past, I must have stuck that tube in there. And I'm absolutely sure I just didn't mix them up, and that 6 VQ is sitting somewhere else. Let me look again. I'm just so doubtful about everything. 6SK7. Wow. See, it just goes to show once again I am my own worst enemy. So we really can't do any more with this radio, because I really need the output working properly. So I'll have to set it aside and pick up a tube. And I have no problem getting one, but I won't be able to get one until later, about the middle of next week. So this guy has to go away until then. That means I got to come up with another radio to work on while this guy's away. Hey, I think I got some. Okay, well, that's the end of this this video. You know, others might not post this because it's a little bit on the embarrassing side. But then again, I am sorting out the problems with the radio, so that's not too embarrassing. Replacing some parts, bringing it up to better speed. We never did test this, did we? Not going to bother. Let's just put this radio away, and we'll see what's up next. Hey, thanks for watching. Sorry these things aren't necessarily... Sorry every video I shoot doesn't necessarily have a happy ending at the end, but of course this isn't over yet, is it? So, see you on the next video.